They have found a criminal, but they haven't found a crime. That's how the car wash operation intends to close in on Lula. First, it was the apartment in Guarujá, which he didn't buy. Then it was the estate in Atibaia, which belonged to friends. Even the lectures he makes all over the world for a very high price were investigated, but nothing was proven. In the lack of evidence, they have resorted to conviction, and the media is backing them all the way. They even came up with a name, Briberocracy. Now all the money stolen from Petrobras is the president's fault, Lula's fault. The first step is to understand the size of the presidency and how it works. Imagine a beehive. At the center, you have the queen bee. Surrounding her, you have the honeycombs. This enormous structure is completely interconnected. There are 3 consulting organs, 8 immediate advisory organs, 14 essential organs, each one with their councils. But it doesn't stop there. There are 32 ministries along with their subdivisions, and the state-owned companies, 134 in all. Petrobras is one of them. Now, notice how many controls there are before you get to this level. Just like at Petrobras, there are 2 filters, the Auditing Committee and the Governing, Risks and Conformance Technical Committee. Outside Petrobras, there are 3 other external controls. The Federal Courts of Accounts, connected with the legislative branch. The Public Ministry, without counting the independent auditors hired to provide security to investors. The ministry also have controls. The Ministry of Finance has 3. Internal Revenue Service, COAF, the Financial Activity Control Council, and CVM, the Securities and Exchange Commission. There are 2 in the Ministry of Justice, the Federal Police and CADE, Economic Defense Administrative Council, and 1 more in the Mines and Energy Ministry, ANP, the National Agency of Petroleum, Natural Gas, and Biofuels. But that's not all. We still have CGU, the Comptroller General of the Union, and the National Council of Energetic Policy. It is important to remember that the Public Ministry has jurisdiction in all 3 organs and can investigate any one of them at any moment. From 2003 to 2010, the country took all possible measures to increase control over the use of public funds. Investigative organs such as the Public Ministry and the Federal Police were given more autonomy. Transparency and the fight against corruption increased. Could the presidency have found out, alone, what all these inspection and control organs, both internal and external, have failed to discover? Auditors, counselors, advisors, technicians, ministers. How many people along the way would have to share the responsibility? How can the blame be laid at the president's door for all the illegal acts committed by the company's staff? It's been 11 years since the Federal Court of Accounts last approved a Petrobras account, for example. To prove that a crime has been committed, it needs to be proven that the president not only knew about the kickbacks and graft, but also gave the orders to commit them. Direct subordination. Otherwise, we will witness the greatest injustice of all, the persecution of an internationally acclaimed leader who never committed a crime.